Stardate 2006. In the subtropolis of Buena Park, California, the fate of the crew of Star Trek Enterprise hangs in the balance.
In that moment in time, we were the only ones that could save them.
The crew was being cruelly auctioned off.
They were looking at actually breaking them up, Kirk going one place, Spock going to a bar, things that weren't correct for these people.
Perhaps I should mention these people are made of wax. Saving Lieutenant Zulu and making bank.
These are wax museum figures that came from the Movieland Wax Museum. They were on display for 32 years. The museum closed October of last year, and then an auction was held in March of this year.
Steve and Laurie did not bid on the Star Trek crew. They were too expensive. But on a whim, they joined the waitlist to buy the crew if the winning bidder bailed. The bidder bailed. Or as Steve said,
was not able to consummate the deal.
The buyer couldn't take his wax, so it fell to Steve and Laurie to come up with the money or see the figures split up and sold off by the next buyer in line.
Spock going to a bar. I don't think I could have lived at night. I couldn't have slept that night had I not saved them.
Were you a long-time Star Trek fan?
Anybody our age grew up with Star Trek, so we're all aware of it. We're all well familiar with the people, but yet...
Still, Steve did the selfless thing and ponied up.
I did not really choose to at the time. It was almost $40,000. It was a tremendous amount of money.
I'll say, unless you're George Lucas, then you wipe your asteroids with it. Steve and Laurie aren't, so the challenge was to keep the crew together.
So we then created this environment so as to have an ability to do photo opportunities and charge accordingly.
Yeah. Next stop, Las Vegas, in the maiden voyage of the new Enterprise.
Camera's up there, that's where you want to look, right? It's going to be really bright. We'll do it on 3. Ready?
Yeah. Ready?
Here we go.
Zulu, warp speed ahead.
We got it.
600 photo ops later,
Aye, Captain.
Steve and Laurie had made their point to the world.
People do love the idea, they love the characters, and that they are willing to spend their money. So since there's money to be made, now people are interested in keeping them together forever, and those are our rules. They must stay together, they must stay in the public view.
Thus the crew was saved. And lest you consider their salvation tarnished somehow by money, Steve and Laurie refused to let me pay for my picture and CD. And money does make the world go round, and we don't want to go messing with the world going around, do we?